thanks for tuning in to Menchaca channel. This episode right here. How are you doing? Because I'm doing great. I'm doing fabulous. Thanks for asking. Hey, welcome to Menchaca channel, where inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. In this video, we're going to be talking about the difference of opinions. Now, every one of us has a thought process. We think a certain way, we act a certain way, we carry ourselves a certain way, and guess what? They're all different. You might think a different way than I think. I bring up a subject, you might have an opinion about that subject. I might talk about the same subject and have a totally different outcome to that subject right there. But in this video, we're going to talk about how valuable it is to have difference of opinion in our lives, because I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do this thing. All right, sometimes the thing that we push away in our lives, opposition, different of opinion, we tend to push that away because we don't understand it, or we don't want to deal with that, or you don't think the way I think, and you should think the way I think, because I think right and you think wrong. And that, let me tell you, we're pushing away the greatest thing that can help us and sharpen us in this life and can propel us to another level in this life. Your mindset, my mindset, is not all of it. There's dimensions, there's levels, there's things to this mindset, and that I'm telling you, if we cross paths and we get on a subject matter and you're talking about this and this and this, I am looking for the nugget in there. Where is it that I can expand? Where is it that I never thought of that before, but it makes sense? And you should be doing the same thing. Now, if you have a religious spirit, you're going to deny, you're going to shun, you're going to hate, you're going to push away, and you're wrong and I'm right and all that. And because you've incarcerated yourself with a certain theology, a certain mindset, and there's no growth in that. But as we progress in life, we have to understand that you were raised a certain way. I was raised a certain way. We took paths in our lives that shaped our mindset, shaped the way we think. And now as adults, guess what? Sometimes we don't trust people. Maybe because you grew up in an abusive relationship and you don't trust nobody. Maybe you were blessed growing up and you give a lot. Maybe however you were raised, it's going to affect your outcome, how you progress in life. Now, difference of opinions is great to have. Surround yourself around people who challenge your mindset, challenges your thought process, because it's so important to have someone counter your thoughts. Now, if I'm thinking a certain way and this and that, in the church world, this is great because I have people around me, pastors and leaders around me, that I hold them accountable to let me know if I'm saying something that's not adequate according to the Bible. And I've had people in my life, hey, that thing you mentioned, it's actually not biblical. It's just a saying in life. And I had to go back and I had to go figure this out and all that. And I'm telling you, it makes a world of a difference. Did I get mad? Well, maybe when I was younger, I got mad because I thought I knew it all. But as I progressed, I found out I need people in my life who's going to oppose certain things in my life. Now, I'm not talking about haters. I'm not talking about those people who literally are trying to slam you every single chance they get. No. You need people strong enough to tell you what's right and what's wrong in your life. That is healthy for you. And so I have surrounded myself around people like that. Why? Because I want to progress. I want to be better. And I know that I can't do it on my own. Now, lately I've been hammered quite a bit simply because of who I am and people who know I am, especially in the church world. It's just, they have a thought process of the way I should carry myself, the way I talk. Now, I don't go around sinning. I don't go around the clubs and doing all this other stuff and all that. I don't do any of that stuff. But here's what they think I should do. Every third, fourth word, I should be mentioning Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. Now, if you know me, you know that I'm a Christ follower. You know that I'm going, I'm a public speaker. Oh, they don't like that. Don't call yourself a public speaker. You're a preacher of the gospel, and there's just difference of opinions. And maybe you're not there. Maybe your mindset will only let you expand a certain amount, and you need to get around people who know more than you. Or maybe maybe I should be saying that I'm a preacher instead of a public speaker. But when you think about it, what am I doing? I'm speaking in public. That's what I'm doing. But no, you have to say it this way. You have to say, it's a difference of opinion, and that's okay. And I found out that even in the scriptures, it says, cursed is the man who confides in another man. Maldito el hombre que confía en el hombre. When you put your trust in man, you're going to get failed every single time. Why? Because man is unstable. We don't have it figured out. We don't have everything figured out. And I'm telling you, when we get to that mindset, then you think you're God, or you think you are someone who is going to be literally, I'm right and you're wrong. Well, guess what? There's expansion that needs to happen. There's a thought process that needs to happen in your life. And I've learned that as the years go on. Another thing that they'll tell me is very interesting. They'll say that I need to get away from those kind of people or that kind of people, and the toxicity, the people who are toxic, avoid them at all cost. Well, here's the deal with that. The difference of opinion is simply that opposition or friction in your life causes you to work things out in your life. I know the person is toxic. I know that they don't think the same way and they act a certain way, and it puts them in an ugly light right there. But when they cross your path, you're able to have a tolerance. You're able to have, where you don't accept their behavior, but it doesn't affect your behavior either. And so there's a big difference. And so I've said in my life that there's certain people I hang around with and there's certain people I don't hang around with. And it's only because Proverbs will teach you these things, that even to not be around people that are dragging you to sin, like fools, and have rejected knowledge and wisdom. I'm on a path in life and I choose who to be with. And it's not a sin to have people away or put people on the side and you're not interacting as much, because they pretty much given up and they're adamant about being who they are, and their mindset doesn't change. It doesn't expand. It doesn't change at all. And it's my choice, because the Bible says, guard your heart, because out of it are the issues of life. If I let everybody in my heart, then guess what? I'm going to have some major issues that I need to deal with. And so as we progress in this life, there's always going to be difference of opinions. And sometimes those difference of opinions, we have to have boundaries. And when you create those boundaries for the difference of opinion, then you're going to learn from that, because you need opposition. You need friction to move along. If you don't have that, then nobody's going to oppose you. And this, no. It's not going to work for you. And I'm telling you, in this video, this short video that we're doing right now, the difference of opinion is key in your life. The difference of opinions with toxic people who don't want to change could be the difference in your life. Whether you accept them in your life or you're not, you're going to find out real quick whether you're going to be able to tolerate that or it's something that you don't want nothing to do with in your life. So all in all, we have to manage our acquaintances, the people that we have in our lives. And as you progress, people will show up in your life. As you advance in life, certain people will show up. But an enemy in your life will always show up to challenge you. And once that enemy challenges you, then you'll be able to have that tolerance, whether it's like a workout, hey, I can accept this, but I can't accept that. And then you also see the religious mindset that if you don't convert to this, then you're wrong. You're going straight to hell and this and that. I'm telling you, life is bigger than that. So as we progress in life, start to look at those difference of opinion and start to have it challenge you and say, hey, can I learn from this? Or is it something I'm stuck in my ways and I don't want to advance? Or is it something that's just, ignorant to begin with, and it doesn't fit within my mentality, and I don't want nothing to do with that. It's really up to you what you want to do. There's a difference of opinion everywhere you turn. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Menchaca Channel, where inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and ring that bell so you can get another episode of Menchaca Channel. And for all of you who are supporting Menchaca Channel, we appreciate you doing what you do so that we can do what we do. Hey, differences of opinion are all over the place. It's up to you whether you want to engage in that or you don't. It's up to you. But I'm telling you, there's a power in that. There's a growth process that can happen when you engage with that. Hey, until next time.